important in 2024. One final question. Go ahead, ma'am.
What would you say to the millions of women that have been offended by your childless cat women comments? And also, do you have any plans for the 11 million of undocumented Hispanic people who have been paying taxes in the U.S. for decades?
Well, look, the plan with people who have come into the country illegally is you've got to be willing to deport some of them. I mean, this is not rocket science. If you've got 20 million illegal aliens in this country, not all of them are bad people. Most of them are probably very good people. But if you break the law to come into this country, you've got to be willing to send some of those people back. That's the Donald Trump approach. And if you don't do that, you don't have a real border, and the people who will suffer the most are the people right behind me who are going to continue to have their communities poisoned by the fentanyl that the Mexican drug cartels bring across that open border. Now, you asked about the remarks that I made you said that they were offensive to millions of women. Well, here's what I'd say. Thank you, ma'am. I love you too. What I said is very simple. I think American families are good and government policy should be more pro-family. Now, if the media wants to get offended about a sarcastic remark I made before I even ran for the United States Senate, then the media is entitled to get offended. You know what I'm offended by? I'm offended that normal Americans can't afford grocery prices. I'm offended that Kamala Harris opened up the American southern border and allowed fentanyl to come into our communities. And I'm offended that she wants to be the people's president, but she won't even answer tough questions. That's what I'm offended by, and I think that's what most Americans are offended by, too. And I guess on that note, I should say, thank you all for having me. It's great to be here. If I can ask you to just do one thing. We have got thank you. We have got an incredible amount of momentum. We've got an incredible amount of capacity to win this race, but it's going to require every single one of us doing everything we can. So, our national motto is "In God We Trust." God tells us to hope and not despair. So let's get out there, let's work the phones, let's knock on the doors, let's get everybody out there to vote, and let's re-elect Donald J. Trump, President of the United States. I know I can count on you. God bless you guys. I love you. Thank you.